Sometimes we don't want to create an entirely new image. Instead, we want different versions of the same image. That's where the Variations tool comes in. It allows you to generate multiple controlled variations starting from a single reference image. Let's begin by opening the tool. You can access variations in two different ways. The first way to access it is from Home. Go to Image Generation in the sidebar. At the top menu, expand the available options and select Variations. The second option is directly from an image you already have in your history of creations. Click Use in the bottom right corner of the image, then select Variations. You'll automatically start from that image as your reference. Once inside the tool, you'll see 4 available modes: Reframe, Storyboard, People, and Custom. Let's explore them one by one. We'll start with Reframe. This mode creates different perspectives of your reference image. It's especially useful when working with products, characters, or environments that need multiple viewing angles. First, upload your reference image. You can choose a file from your laptop or select one from your creations. In the bottom menu, select the format, then choose the grid layout. Depending on the format you selected beforehand, different layout options will be available. The grid determines how many variations will be generated, from 2 up to 9 different views. Next, go to Perspectives in the menu. By default, the number of perspectives selected matches the number of views chosen in your grid. If you want to select a different perspective, you first need to deselect one of the current selections. Here you can choose between 16 different views, such as close-up, aerial, long shot, and more. Finally, choose the resolution and click Generate. In your Creations panel, you'll see a full grid image containing all perspectives, along with each variation as an individual image. Keep in mind that the resolution you select applies to the entire grid. The more views you generate, the lower the resolution of each individual image will be. If you need higher resolution, you can use the Upscale tool on the specific image you want to refine. Now let's move to the Storyboard mode. This option allows you to create a visual sequence starting from a single image. Upload your reference image. You now have 2 options. If you know exactly what you want, you can manually write the story to control each scene, or activate Auto mode and let the model help you generate the narrative automatically. In our case, we'll provide a short description of the story we want. To ensure the result matches exactly what we're looking for, describe in the prompt the same number of scenes that you selected in the grid. Then select Format, choose the grid layout, define resolution, and click Generate. You'll receive a visual sequence that expands your original image into multiple narrative steps. The third mode is People. This option allows you to modify the physical characteristics of a person in your reference image. Inside this mode, you'll find 3 tools: Demographics, Expression, and Age. Upload an image containing a person. In this example, we'll start with the Demographics tool. Demographics allows you to modify ethnic traits and gender. In the bottom menu, select the format. Choose the grid layout depending on how many variations you want. Open the Ethnicity tab and select the desired options. Just like in Reframe, the number of selections you can make depends on the grid layout you chose. If you want to select a new option, you must first deselect one of the current selections. You'll also see a Gender tab, where you can choose male, female, or both. Then click Generate. In your gallery, you'll see the full grid along with each variation separately. Now let's look at the Expression tool. Expression allows you to modify the emotional tone of the character's face. Here, you don't choose a specific expression manually. You simply select how many variations you want in the grid, and the tool generates them automatically. Then click Generate. Finally, we have the Age tool. Age recreates how that same person would appear at different stages of life. As with Expression, you don't define a specific age manually. You select the number of variations in the grid, and the system creates the different life stages for you. Once ready, generate the results. Finally, we have Custom mode. This option allows you to create personalized variations based entirely on your own instructions. For example, you can change a person's hair color, switch seasons in a landscape, modify lighting conditions, or create any other transformation you need. Let's use a landscape image as an example. We'll ask the system to change the season. Write that instruction clearly in the prompt. Then select Format, Grid Layout, Resolution, and click Generate. The tool will produce variations based on your custom request. With these 4 modes, reframe, storyboard, people, and custom, you now have a flexible system for generating structured variations from a single image. Experiment with different combinations, adjust grids, resolutions, and prompts, and explore how variations can enhance your creative workflow.